Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat a pair of bosses, the Beastmen of Farum Azula. I could be butchering that, I don't know. One has a Greatsword and the other has throwing knives. So the one with the throwing knives is the one that we're going to kill first. And we're going to implement a fairly cheesy but very reliable strategy for these bosses. And it allows you to really manage both of them at the same time without sacrificing a ton of health and keeping the fight from becoming very chaotic. So starting off, you want to crouch in the first bush until the boss turns and starts walking towards the back of the cave. Then you want to come up here, get a backstab that will also aggro the other boss. And then the general strategy that we're going to implement and then keep repeating over and over is we're going to target the throwing knife boss, and then we're going to kite the greatsword boss to the back of the cave, and then we're just going to run up to the throwing knife boss, deal some damage, and rinse and repeat that entire process. So I'm literally going to do the same thing until this one dies. So on this pass, we're going to get it all lined up. I'm going to go in for some extra damage really quick. Going to say no thanks because I'm getting hit by sickles. And then we're going to back up. The greatsword boss is going to come after us. And notice that I hold my shield up the entire time. You can roll through the flying knives. However, sometimes people throw a smaller second one, which you can't really do anything about after you've blocked and put your shield down. It hits you really fast. So if you roll through the first one and a second one's coming, chances are you're just going to get hit by it. But it really doesn't do that much damage. So you saw there, we kited the greatsword boss to the back of the cave, and now we run up to the throwing knife boss and start chipping away at him. And that's the whole strategy for the first part of the fight. And then once this guy goes down, we'll be able to focus on the greatsword boss one-on-one, which we have technically already fought if you've been doing all the catacombs throughout the game. You fight one of these in Limgrave very early on, so this should be a familiar fight to you at this point. Alright, so unfortunately things got a little messed up here. He threw a couple knives when I wasn't expecting, so I got to reset it one more time, and then we'll go in. I will start telling you now, the strategy for the greatsword boss is basically a backstab fishing strategy. We're just going to fish for backstabs, and the reason I implemented that strategy out of all strategies is for one simple reason. I think I came to this area way too early. I have since left and gone somewhere else, but I think I came here so early because I did barely any damage to this boss, even from backstabs. So all we're going to do now is we're going to wait for one particular attack, and that is the attack where the boss starts flipping out. It's not this one. He will usually back up and do it. This one right here. He does a big roar, he starts slashing a whole bunch, spins around, does an uppercut, and then a down slam. As long as you are either on the very edge of that uppercut and you block it, or you just roll through it, you can roll through the overhead slam, the jump attack, and then just walk up to him for a backstab. We're going to do that for the next several minutes, and because it's all we're doing, I'm going to end the commentary. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.